Radio.
Let's get right to Jimmy Hoft, shall we? Very active weekend. Yes. Well, let's see. As you pointed out, it didn't take long, Jimmy Hoft, for the other Jimmy, cut number 20 here, to go ahead with the racist stuff.
And I want to say, maybe this is not a popular thing to say, but I want to say thank you to President Trump. I mean, remember last year when it seemed like the Oscars were racist?
So there you go. Didn't take long, Jim Hoft. How you doing, buddy?
Great, Jamie. Good morning.
Good morning this morning, Jim Hoft. Yeah, and by the way, love the idea that Trump is not going to be attending the White House Correspondents' Dinner. It's about time that baby died like it should, like a dinosaur that it is.
Right. Who can blame him? The media has been so toxic against him this year, and so he may send a representative, but he won't be there, so he doesn't have to sit through the abuse for a couple hours.
Oh,
and good for him.
Right, but you know, Jimmy, the press has the upper hand, clearly. If you listen to Chuck Todd, cut number 24 here. China, they have the White House by the short hairs here. Come
As
on.
we always do, we asked the White House for any of a number of senior officials to join us this morning, especially cabinet secretaries. We also asked for them. Ultimately, instead of suggesting a senior administration official or a cabinet secretary, the White House offered a deputy press secretary, and so we declined.
Ooh, that must have hurt badly.
Yeah, that's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, these are the same hacks who gave Obama a pass for 8 years. Never questioned him at all. I can't remember a single hard question he got from the press, except for a local reporter here in St. Louis a few years ago. And now they pile on Trump and his spokesperson every day, and they wonder why they get this type of response.
Yeah, I mean, and I love the fact that, you know, it's like as if Chuck Todd, you know, owns a place. Like, yeah, well, so we decline. It's like, okay, fine. I mean, you know, like we give a rip, right? I love what is this about Chelsea Clinton? What is she doing here? Because boy, is she very active on Twitter, and she's got some knives out. I'll tell you.
Right. So Chelsea's become more and more political on her Twitter account, and she seems to step in it a lot. Last night or yesterday, she tweeted out about how awful it was that this birther movement was started by against Barack Obama during his time as president, and Twitter followers immediately reminded her that it was her mother's administration that started the rumors.
Yeah, I mean that just is. I mean, it goes. She needs to have. You know, people are all saying, "Oh, Trump needs to do this." She needs to have somebody kind of directing her a little bit if she's going to tweet the way she does.
Yeah.
Because remember the other day she came out with a tweet. She goes,
"She's not that bright, Jamie. It's so obvious.
She does.
She's just not a bright girl.
She doesn't seem to be. I hate to say that, but she's kind of like the other day. She's like, I can't come up with an adjective that could possibly be more horrible. I'm going, you mean deplorable? I mean, you can't come up with something like that? I mean, so, well, of course she wouldn't, but it was a great way to, but she sets herself up on Twitter just to be teed off on. I think it's amazing.
Irredeemable, deplorable, yep.
And by the way, I know there was a big controversy over the weekend. I still don't even know whether we've figured out what happened here, but some of these folks who are having these rallies this week coming up on the weekend, they're trying so hard not to have Trump's name involved in their rallies. I'm like, why are they?
Yeah,
what are you?
Pro-Trump rally too.
Yeah, but so do they want to have it both ways? Because it's like. I noticed that somebody who was having a Trump rally wanted their Trump rally listed along with the other rallies at a one page. They said no, only these rallies. We're not listing Trump or pro-Trump rallies. It's like,
right. That's crazy, isn't it? I don't know what's going on there.
It seems to me there are some people out there who, because by the way, we remember who they were.
It wasn't that long ago.
No, who crapped on Trump throughout the entirety of the election, now claiming like they were there when he was born, basically. You know, it's like, and so this is their way of trying to hop onto the movement, in my opinion, promote some of their careers or their whatever they're doing without actually going full bore for Trump. So even after he's elected, they're having rallies, but leaving his name out of it. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, it's crazy. As you know, this experience I had here last week, they invited me to a rally, then they disinvited me because I was too Trump. And then and these were some never-Trumpers involved. And now, actually, since that, Jamie, I wrote about it, and I've gotten invites from at least 7 different groups, Denver, Nashville, Central Missouri. So I'm going to decide what to do. But one local organizer, anyway, didn't want me to speak there.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I was invited to a couple of them, and then that's a big birthday weekend for my family, so I'm not going to be able to make any of them. But I'm kind of now thinking I'm kind of glad I'm not in that mess because I don't know who is who anymore. So, oh well. All right, buddy. Yep. Well, thanks a lot for everything, and let me know what you decide in terms of where you're going to speak, because we'll make sure we promote that.
Thank you, Jamie. Thanks a lot.
That's Jimmy Hoft, the Gateway Pundit, at gatewaypundit.com. Yeah,